A 19-year-old Northern Territory fisherman has landed a life-changing catch, winning the major prize in Australia's richest fishing competition.
A teenager who won $1 million in a fishing competition.
For decades, Australians have been told a story about who to fear.
There is a claim online that you stole a Polaris Ranger and a Polaris Quad that you and your friends stole and damaged from a business a few years back. First of all, is that true?
That Muslims are a threat.
Albanese had made its disastrous decision to recognise the state of Palestine. This was rewarding the slaughter of 1,200 Jews by Hamas terrorists 2 years ago and would encourage more killing.
That migrants are the problem.
Rubbish. We're bringing in people who say they're skilled migrants. Chris, they don't have the qualifications.
That Africans, Asians, Lebanese, Palestinians and refugees are somehow incompatible with Australian values. This story didn't come from nowhere. It was written, repeated, normalised. It was amplified by the Murdoch media led by the Daily Telegraph and its parent company News Corp. Year after year, headline after headline, certain communities were reduced to stereotypes. Muslims were framed as extremists, Lebanese communities as criminals, African youth as violent.
The pair from Lynbrook and Cranbourne wanted over violent crime sprees in Melbourne's east and southeast.
This wasn't reporting, it was narrative building. It shaped public opinion.
Mass migration. Go and ask the Australian people how they feel about it.
It shaped policing, policy and public suspicion.
Home invasions, armed robberies and the theft of a Porsche.
While communities lived with the consequences, raids, harassment, surveillance, exclusion, Murdoch papers sold outrage for profit. The damage is not abstract. We see it in how quickly politicians dehumanise certain lives, in whose deaths are mourned and whose are justified.
I cannot deny that Albanese made Jews feel abandoned, and he made this attack and future ones actually more likely.
Minority communities in Australia know this pattern well because we've lived through it. But we also know something else. We know that power listens when money moves.
How did it feel to be told that you were corrupt?
We know that legitimacy collapses when credibility is withdrawn.
There's a growing backlash to Scott Morrison this morning with questions about whether he undermined Australia's constitution.
And we know from history that boycotts work.
It masquerades as a newspaper and it gets away with it. It's not a newspaper. It deals in hatred, it deals in division and bile.
In the UK, communities organised against Murdoch's The Sun. Advertisers pulled out. Influences declined. The myth of untouchable power cracked. A boycott isn't censorship. It's accountability. It's saying you don't get to demonise entire communities and still expect our money, our clicks or our silence. Communities that have been targeted are not powerless. We are organised and we are done funding our own dehumanisation. If Murdoch media helped create the problem, then withdrawing our support is how we begin to change it.